There is an old saying in Liyue that the walls have ears. What exactly does this mean? Normal people that live there will tell you that merchants always listen so that they can manipulate the market. They listen to the whims of the people, the secrets that are being said, and anything that can give them an edge in the market. But if you ask the merchants, they will tell you a different story. They will tell you that their ears are that of the Liyue Qixing. With the passing of Rex Lapis as the monarch of Liyue, the Liyue Qixing now hold the highest power within Liyue. However, this power is not held by a single person, as the Liyue Qixing are actually a body of 7 merchants who represent the major industries in Liyue, known as the 8 trades. Each merchant embodies a responsibility towards the city of Liyue, in reverence to that of Rex Lapis, who used to represent all of the responsibility. We currently only know of 2 titles and responsibilities. The Tianquan, held by Ningguang, who oversees laws and governance. The Yuheng, held by Qixing, who oversees real estate and construction. We know of 1 more member, but do not know what responsibility he takes, which is the Tianxi, held by Uncle Qian. The Qixing often play it safe, and the most high-ranking members are always in the shadows, and information about them is kept secret. An exception to this, however, is that of Ningguang. She is the public face of the Qixing, and many revere her as such. She is well known for her business savviness, as well as her beauty and intelligence. She even puts those to work, as businessmen from all over Teyvat would sign trade deals with Liyue just for a chance to meet and talk with Ningguang. No one knows exactly how old the Qixing is, but many speculate that it was established from the day that Rex Lapis had created the city of Liyue. And in the time since, they have been building their resources and learning from the god of Geo himself. All the information that they have attained throughout the centuries are kept and passed down to ensure that the descendants of the leadership of the Qixing are all knowledgeable. They support Rex Lapis and the Adepti from the shadows and ensure the prosperity of Liyue. Alongside their control of the industry of Liyue, the Qixing also controls its military, namely the Millilith. They are akin to the Knights of Favonius but lacks its strength due to the absence of vision wielders within its ranks. As such, the Fatui in Liyue had no problems undermining the Millilith, while in Mondstadt they had to use deception in order to avoid the wrath of the Knights. That being said though, the Qixing are still a force not to be reckoned with, for their control over the economy is their greatest strength. As Liyue is a major trading hub, and the dealings within the city can often influence the market all over Teyvat. Making an enemy of the Qixing is a quick way to lose reputation with merchants all over the world, as the Qixing are often looked upon for the latest market trends, especially the dealings and opinions of its Changquan, Ningguang. What the Qixing lack in military power, they make up for in knowledge and espionage. They have good relations with their neighbor of Mondstadt, and Ningguang even corresponds with the acting Grandmaster Jean, receiving valuable information beforehand. They are aware of everyone that passes its borders, and any potential danger that may arise from individuals. They do not directly confront them, but always readies countermeasures should issues arise. This is primarily where the phrase, "the walls have ears," come from, for as long as you are in the domain of Liyue, there is nothing the Qixing will not know of your movements. If losing Mora is something you do not fear, such as the Fatui, who undermine the Qixing despite knowing its consequences, then the Qixing has more powerful weapons at its disposal, namely that of the Conqueror of Demons, an Adeptus who is capable of even slaying gods. While the Conqueror of Demons is not working directly under the Qixing, he receives support from them as his domain of the Wangshu Inn is entirely staffed by the Qixing, including undercover guests and the such. The staff reports directly to Ningguang of any issues as well as the movements of the Conqueror of Demons. As the Conqueror of Demons also has a duty to protecting Liyue, the Qixing can easily inform him of any potential dangers that may threaten the city. One other adeptus worthy of note is the half-Qi Lin, Ganyu, who is a secretary for the Qixing and works directly under them. While her work delegates mostly on paperwork and managing the trends and governance of the Qixing over Liyue, she is not to be underestimated as a fighter, as she has participated in the Archon War, slain godlike beings, and is highly powerful as an adeptus herself. Aside from the raw power of the adeptus that they hold, their greatest asset still is the cleverness of its highest members. Honed from years of experience and raw talent, the rulers of the Qixing are not afraid to sacrifice whatever means in order to make sure that they always come out on top. Such as when Ningguang sacrificed the Jade Chamber in order to not only safeguard Liyue, but also ensure that the cooperation of the Adeptus is secured moving forward. Using even their most precious belongings as an asset, they are not afraid to sacrifice whatever is needed in order to secure victory, turning even the most dangerous of situations into profitable ones. They had already long predicted that Rex Lapis would eventually one day disappear, so they always had preparations to take over just in case of his departure. They knew of the Fatui's involvement in the disappearance of Rex Lapis and opted to turn their schemes into an opportunity to work with the Adepti. They were aware of the power that the Traveler held and his unique place upon the world, and got in touch with him. There is but one being that still puts their experience to shame though, and that is only of Rex Lapis himself, as within the story, he had played both the Fatui and the Qixing in order to test them. With their intelligence and resources, and them now being in the same position as Mondstadt, who is without a god, they have gained a certain sense of freedom never felt before. Now no longer guided by Rex Lapis, what path will the Qixing take in the events to come? With the impending doom coming from the Abyss and Celestia, will the Qixing use their knowledge against the gods, or will they side with the gods themselves? Will they be able to secure and prosper without the guidance of Rex Lapis, or will they crumble without his rule? Whatever the answer may be, I'm sure the Qixing are already preparing for the inevitable future.